Hey everybody, Townhouse Gardener here. It is August 10th. It's been about 3 weeks since my last update. Sorry I've been lacking a little bit, but I have just been so busy between starting the new job, having a 4-month-old, and just trying to keep up with day to day. I've barely had time to do anything out here. It's just kind of taken a backseat to everything. Just priorities in general, so anyway, here's my update on the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, first off, my compost tea barrel. Awesome idea, if I do say so myself. As far as it does great, as far as brewing the tea, the height is awesome, the gravity is good to where I can water everything. The hose, I cut it to where it can reach everything in my garden. The thing that I thought wouldn't be so big of a deal, which is I can use this to water, and if I water everything, I go through about half the barrel, and then what ends up, or actually a little more than half. So that means I can't even go in the summertime when it's super hot. 2 days and that barrel is drained if I'm using it every day. The problem is to get the water from this rain barrel to that rain barrel is a bunch of 5-gallon buckets. It's a lot of work, and I found that when I was trying to drain from this one to get to that one, it was just so much work that it just wasn't even worth it to me. So that one has been empty for a while. I'm actually going to move it over here and hook these two together and just have them side by side. That's what I'm thinking that I'm gonna do. Once this one's empty, I'm gonna drain it and I'm gonna raise it up to probably about the top of the fence. I'm gonna just get some other cinder blocks, and initially I was gonna make them so they'll raise together, lower together, and just connect them with a hose at the bottom. But I actually think that I'm going to just put it right in front of it and then just have the spout there. You can see that? The escape valve spout. I'm going to actually make that just that way. That fills my compost tea barrel. And then that way, once it's full, and it's just, I think overall it would be better. So anyway, there's that. It's a good thing and a bad thing. My watermelons here are covered with all these little black things, whatever type of bugs those are. It's all over all my watermelons, including my taller ones in the bucket over there. Anyway, I'll get to them. As far as the stuff that I was saying was the good, the bad, and the ugly, everything here looks really green. Like, these are my cowpeas that I planted in these buckets. And you would think that they're doing good until yesterday I came to water. In this. Just covered these little bugs, which are destroying everything. So I gotta deal with those. I'm gonna try soapy spray. I haven't done soapy spray at all this year. My corn is not that great. It was a failure. So that's okay. One thing that is doing good, my Big Max pumpkins. I went and I planted a bunch of seeds, but I only kept 2 of the plants. We'll see how it goes. I haven't really done much to this besides just adding compost tea. Besides, when I put it in the soil, I put some bone meal and azomite and a few other things in there. So that's doing really good. Let me see. Sugar snap peas, I planted in here. I was going to put them up to my trellis. I'm thinking about adjusting it. Actually, you know what? I don't even think you guys saw this the last time. Before it used to be one clump of things here. Now I separated it so I can walk down between. So here we go. I'm going to do 2 different videos too, just because I want to make sure that I can get everything in it. So I'm going to do all my pots first. But here is my purple beans, which they have finally taken off. They're strung up. They are all just climbing up the strings. I'm not having to do anything to them either, which I think is really cool. I got them started down at the bottom, just wrapping around the string, and then now I have some of them that are just all the way to the top already, and they're all very green too. Like, I even have some over here which have more of like a purple tint to them, but all the stems are purple. So those are doing really good. And I have some kohlrabi down here in this one, which is doing fine. I got bug issues. I got bug issues on everything. Let me see, this pot, I do have a watermelon plant in it, which is coming up. It's all the way up here now. I don't think I have any. It's like all in the mix with my cucumber plant. Cucumber plant kind of took over, which you can see. I have a cucumber. That's, I think, my only cucumber for this entire thing. But anyway, I'll come back to that. Mint, basil, Swiss chard down the back, the right side of this mound, radishes. Would be doing really good, except just bugs. Bugs are destroying everything. I got worms on it all. I gotta spray BT. I gotta spray the soapy spray. Beets, really slow. Spinach, really slow. Okra in the middle of a bunch of parsley, which doesn't even look like parsley. It looks like I have weeds in there. Over here in my cilantro bed, I got some mini bells, which aren't doing great either. I got another okra plant over here. In the middle of my dill plant, or dill pot, which the only dill I have is this. Oh my gosh. Potatoes, zucchini, which now has white powdery mildew on it. More potatoes, more zucchini, more corn, zucchini, which looks horrible, zucchini, and this really is ugly. Anyway, I didn't think it was gonna be this bad, but more squash. This is my sugar baby watermelon plant, which was doing good a little bit ago, and then I just came out this morning, and it's just the leaves look like they're dying, and they have all these little white things on them. So it's just some sort of a bug. Anyway, I do have down at the bottom a watermelon though, which little by little is getting bigger. So it's maybe 2 inches in diameter, so it's still real small. Let me see what else. I got a butternut squash right here. And the last thing is my sunflower plant, which doesn't have any sunflowers on it, but it's about 9 feet tall, maybe 9.5. So, but that's gonna be coming out soon. It's all dying off. So, anyway, here's my update as far as my pots go. And might as well throw it in. I have my seedlings. Actually, you know what? I'll do a separate video on the seedlings. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.